Song-specific patches provide a simple way to accurately replicate all the sounds and parts of the original song, and are designed to use in Sunday Keys, our all-in-one solution for live worship keys. All the complex programming is done for you, so your left hand can trigger textures, ambiance, and sequences, while your right hand is still free to cover the most prominent parts like pianos, leads, and pads. Intuitive song sections are pre-programmed to ensure seamless, dynamic transitions. For this tutorial, we'll use the song's original key and tempo, but you can easily adjust these within the patch if needed. In this video, you'll learn how to play Who Else using the song-specific patch from Sunday Sounds. We'll explore the riffs, parts, and sounds you need to play it live with confidence. Ready? Let's go! This patch has pianos, pads, and arps all triggered in this left-hand range, which stretches from here up to here. In this upper range of the left hand, you'll just have single piano notes. So you can choose to play full octaves, or on some of these higher triggered notes, you can choose to play the fifth of the chord with that first finger. Your right hand will play piano chords in this middle range, also stretching over into the left hand range, as well as a piano riff down here during the bridge. There's also a synth lead sound triggered in this highest octave. That's from here up to here. As you move through the song sections, you'll hear more sounds come in. This song starts with song section 1. For the intro, the downverse, the chorus, turnaround, and the interlude. At song section 2, you'll have the medium verse, the instrumental, and the down bridge. At song section 3, you'll have the medium chorus, instrumental, and bridge. And then at song section 4, or the biggest song section, you'll play the big refrain. For the down verse, you'll be at song section 1. You'll play octaves or single notes in your left hand and chords in your right hand. I like to voice those chords in this middle range. Here's how I like to play these chords. So for my first chord, I'll keep it pretty simple like this. Or I'll add in that third sometimes. Then to the 5. You can also add in the third there if you want. Then for the minor 6, I like to play it like this, so I can get the 7th in there. Then for the 4, I like to play that 2 suspended. It helps to keep all my chord shapes right around the same area so that I can play them with more accuracy. For the medium verse, you'll be at song section 2, and you're going to play everything pretty much the same way. I just like to pulse my right hand and the thumb of my left hand on the quarter notes for this section. Doing this helps to fill the space a bit more without doing anything too technical. For the down choruses, I'm going to start at song section 2. I'm going to play octaves in my left hand and a piano lead in my right hand, and that's going to be up in this synth range. that sounds like this. And I'll play that for every chord change that I do with my left hand. On the repeat of this chorus, you'll move to song section 3, and you'll play everything the exact same way. At the very end of the song, you'll play 2 more choruses. The first one is going to be a big chorus, and I like to move to song section 4 for this. You'll play everything the same way, octaves in the left hand and that same piano lead up high. If you'd like to, you can choose to play it in octaves. It's not too quick that it's not possible, but you can also keep it simple if you'd like. Here's what it would sound like in octaves. At the end of this big chorus, there's a tag where you'll repeat the last line 2 more times. That's just your 6 minor and your 4 chord. Then you're going to move to a down chorus, and that's at song section 1. For this one, you're going to play octaves and simple chords and piano riffs down in this middle range. I like to keep this part as simple as possible, but I do play some short riffs moving into certain chords. So here's how I would play this part. Then following this chorus, there's another tag, which is that last line repeated 2 more times. For the interlude, we're going to be at song section 1. You're going to play octaves in the left hand and a piano riff in the right hand. Here's what the piano riff sounds like. So let's break this down. I like to think of this riff as the right hand matching the left hand because it changes on each chord change. So let's link these two together. We're going to start with our 4 chord in our left hand, and this is the first part you're going to play with your right hand. So you're just going to arpeggiate from the bottom note to the top note, back down and up until that measure is over. Then you're going to move to the 5 chord, and you're just going to move your thumb up here. Then we're going to move to the minor 6, and then the right hand part moves to this. The next chord is your 1 chord, and instead of playing that part in octaves, I like to drop the thumb down to the 5th of the chord so that I'm not competing for space. And for this part, I'm going to play the same right hand part. But the part is split between a 1 chord and a 5 chord in that measure, so I'm going to have to change what my right hand is doing halfway through. So here's what it looks like slowly. So here it is all together. So for this interlude, you're going to play that part 2 times through the chord progression. Now this part can be tricky when you're playing it at tempo, so I definitely recommend slowing down the tempo, learning it at that slow pace, and then speeding it back up as you get more comfortable. For the bridge, you're going to be at song section 2. You're going to play the same part as the interlude, so octaves in your left hand and the piano riff in this range in your right hand. Then for the second time through the bridge, or what I like to call the medium bridge, you're going to move to song section 3. Now for this part, you can continue to play that riff in that lower range if you'd like, or if you want to play the synth lead up high, you can do that as well. And I like to play this part in octaves. This is what it sounds like all together. Head to the link in the description to get this song-specific patch to use inside the Sunday Keys app. All the Keys audio you've heard in this video was captured straight from the app with no post-processing applied. The app is available for both iPad and Mac. This patch may also be available in other formats. If you'd like to discover more about Sunday Keys, there's a link in the description to learn all about it.